Good afternoon, my fellow patriots, and look, there's that Indian again, that Iroquois. It's me. You knew that. But it's awesome, man. I found that feather on the Iroquois path yesterday, so I'm glad I'm back here. I was supposed to be on the Whipkey, but as you know from one of my videos earlier about how I'm sharing the land with the hunters. I'm sharing the warpath. I share a warpath with Hunter. But I'm going to talk about our national sovereignty. This basically, I don't have a title for it, but I've been wanting to do a blog about this. Well, a video and a blog, of course, as always. Well, I think I forgot to, in one of these videos today, I forgot to say how many miles I'm at the end of today's 7-mile march with Bear. I'm going to be at 7,839 miles in 5 years of marching the warpath for our brave soldiers and patriotism and the love of this country. I love this country. This is what it's all about right here, my dear fellow Americans. I was raised in the woods. I've been blessed. Last year when I hit like 9 states last year on a tour. My goal is to walk in all 50 states by the end of 2012, and Lord willing, I'll be able to do it next year, but it's going to be tough because this year I hit a really bad spot, but I always take advantage of a disadvantage, and I never really get bummed out about stuff, and I just walk. Wherever I'm at, I walk. Wherever I work, I walk. Wherever I'm not working, I walk. I walk the warpath for this country, for our children's future, for our children's freedoms. It is very important for you to turn off your TV sets and read and go to my blog. At the bottom of every video you find, there's a link to my blog. To my website and to my blog. So by the time this video is up, there will be a blog. So the first link you will find will be to the blog I'm talking about, the United Nations right now, and the Federal Reserve, the IMF. I'm going to tie this all together on this blog because I've been wanting to do it for you because I have it all together in my head, but I'm going to come up with a blog to show you what the hell's going on. And like the Muslims that they are working with to take down our country, think of it like this while we're talking about Indians. In America, there's always been Native Americans. When there's a war on the American home front, there's always been Native Americans, or Indians, should we say, used in the battle. The Indians of this war for the New World Order are the Muslims, and they designed it just like this. We didn't have another world power to fight. We were the last power to take out before they could start their New World Order, and it was a genius design to use the Muslims as the savages. And like the French and Indian War, or the American Revolution, or even in the Civil War, there was Native Americans fighting on both sides for that war on the home front here. But so they needed Indians. They couldn't use Native Americans, so they used the Muslims. And so go to my website. It is all there, my dear friends. But like I said, this blog will help you tie together the United Nations, UNESCO, which is basically how they've been brainwashing our kids to go, basically slowly taking God out of the equation, because united under God, we are indivisible, and there would have been always liberty and justice for all here. That's what makes America beautiful, because we founded this country on Christianity and Judaism and freedom of religion, and they're using the Muslims to use their what do they call it, Sharia law to as a Trojan horse with the freedom of religion. And they knew what they did. Like I said, it's a genius thing, but we're not stupid. We know the truth. We know we know that it wasn't just terrorists that caused. I mean, how could the terrorists get by NORAD? Come on, go to my website, study my website. I tell people 2 weeks. That's all. If you're a non-believer of about 9/11 being done by other than terrorists, if you think it's just a terrorist, give me 2 weeks. Go to my website and just study. Remember, I've been studying for 10 years. So yeah, they use the UNESCO to brainwash our kids into their religion, which is science. And you know, it's just sad what they're doing to our kids. And then the IMF tied to the Federal Reserve.